Over my entire lifetime, I've owned 4 vehicles, and they've all had one thing in common. They've all been American vehicles. And I've realized I would always buy American cars from the time I was a young person, primarily because they're made here in America. My first vehicle was a Chevy Silverado. It was a great truck, bigger truck, 8-cylinder. It hauled a lot of wood, which I was doing back in the day. I was selling wood, and it did what I needed to do. It didn't do that good on gas, but I didn't really need it to. My deliveries were local, and I could cut local, so I didn't really need it to do that good on. My next vehicle, I decided to get a vehicle that could still haul a little bit of wood, but did better on fuel, and it was a Chevy Colorado. It was a 2006. Did really great on the gas mileage, but I hit a deer with it and had to get a Ford Ranger. Similar in this size, it was a 4-cylinder also. Started working far away, decided to get a car, and the car I got is a Chevy Malibu. So the reason I always buy American vehicles is for a number of reasons. I would say the first and primary reason is the money that I spend for American cars is staying in America for the most part. I understand American companies do buy some imported parts from other countries because the parts are made cheaper over there, but for the most part you can count on the automobile being assembled in the United States of America and manufactured here as well. I think that's an important part of the car buying process is where's the car being manufactured. There are some foreign cars that are still manufactured in the United States, but I still prefer buying American cars because the headquarters are in American. Generally the CEO, board of directors, and stockholders are American people. I like to keep the money from the bottom line in the United States of America, whereas if I were to buy like a Volkswagen or Toyota or Honda, the bottom lines of those vehicles would probably be going to the countries that those are manufactured in. The second thing is parts will be cheaper. You're not really going to have the issue to find parts for American cars like you would with foreign cars. And finding a mechanic who knows how to repair your car will be easier also. So my first 3 vehicles were trucks. I always liked having a truck, you know, it's kind of a masculine vehicle. It feels cool driving around in a truck, and I was kind of ashamed to get a car, but when I got one and started driving it, I don't mind. It's got a little bit more zip, and like I said, I like it because it does good on gas. So I like the car a lot now, and I don't mind it because it's also American. I also kind of look at, you know, people who drive foreign cars with a stigma like they shouldn't be driving a foreign car because we live in America. We ought to, you know, stimulate the economy, the American economy, buy American vehicles because we live here.